Folks, welcome back. I have your latest home prices and insights for York Region for week ending September 29th. I'm going to be covering Vaughan, Richmond Hill, and Markham, and condos for all York Region. Quick little story before I get into the numbers though. We work with buyers and sellers every single day as full-time realtors. This past week, we were putting an offer on a property that our buyer client really loved. There were 13 offers on offer night on this particular property. And we're seeing this all over the place right now. And I know that for most people, the thought process is that springtime is when prices are the highest. And if you're putting your house on the market, springtime is the time to do that. And that's what the majority of the public feels. Right now, and I'm going to show you in the chart soon, right now, average sold prices almost across the board are higher than what they were this past spring. I'm saying this because if you're thinking of selling, now's a great time. Prices are the highest that they've been all year. And we had some really high prices this past March and April, but they're higher now. So if you're looking to be on the market, it's a good time. I'm curious as to what your thoughts are though, if you think next spring prices are going to be higher than they are now or not. I'd like to know why you think whatever it is that you're thinking. Put it in the comments below and let's discuss it. If you want to reach out to me to talk to me anything at all related to real estate, selling, buying, general questions, in the description below you'll see a link to my calendar. Book a time that's convenient for you. This way I'll know ahead of time when you want to talk, and I'll make sure that I'm available so we can talk about whatever's on your mind. Let's get into the numbers. I'm going to start off with condos for all of York Region. We sold 59 condos last week. Now 59, the week before was 66, and before that 57. That kind of seems about the norm since the beginning of July, a little bit lower than what it was before that. So 59, 66, 57 is about, it's about normal. Average sold price came down a bit from the previous week. The average sold price for a condo in York Region last week for week ending 29 was $647,000. And when you kind of look back, it's been pretty steady, but it looks like since June, average sold prices have been going up slightly for condos in York Region. Compared to last year, we're sitting at 19% higher than last year's average sold price. And 19 for this is just the 1 week that we're in, is a bit higher than what it's normally been. It's been 13, 12, 15% over the last few weeks. This week, it's 19%. Of the 59 that sold, 59% sold at list price or more. And that's up from where it's been for the last few months. So it's getting a little bit more competitive in the condo space right now. Here's what's fueling, and you see this in all sorts of market segments right now. What's fueling this whole supply-demand imbalance is not that there's lots of buyers out there. There's an argument to say, well, the amount of buyers we have is actually normal. What's abnormal, which is causing even more frenzy out there, is the fact that listings are so much lower than what we're used to. We listed 86 condos in York Region last week. This time last year was 158, almost double. And it's been like that when you kind of look back over the last few months and the year mostly. We've listed in the past way more properties than what we're listing today. Months of inventory is sitting at 1, and average days on market is 15 for condos. Let's talk about detached properties. I have Vaughan here. Sales way down from where they were before. Only 39 only 39 detached properties were sold in Vaughan. 13 of those were at $2 million or more. So 1/3 of all sales were in the luxury side of properties at $2 million or more. Average sold prices way up there, $1,930,000. What do you expect if a third of the properties being sold are at $2 million or more? So average sold price is way up. When you kind of step back, you can see that since the beginning of the year, average sold price has been creeping down, just like a whisper lower. But since June, average sold price has been going up aggressively. And now we're sitting at over 1.9 million as the average sold price. That's a record price. That puts the average sold price at 33% higher than last year's average sold price for the same week. And it's not an anomaly that it's just 1 week. We've been at 34%, 49%, 33%, on average 30% higher than last year's average sold price. Of the 39 that were sold, 77% sold at list price or more. Very competitive market. Again, I keep getting back to listings. Here's where we're having our problem. Only 66 were listed. Last year we listed almost double at 112. And if you look back, the orange is this year's listing. The blue is last year. We listed way more properties last year than what we're listing this year, causing the shortage of properties. Buyers want to buy. There's not enough product out there, not enough inventory, not enough homes for sale for buyers to buy. So if you're thinking of coming on the market, there's a lot of eyeballs ready to look at your property. And if you do it properly, you could really maximize the sale. Being on the market now, really easy to sell. But if you do it properly and you have the right strategy and the right realtor helping you through this, you could really, really maximize the sale price. When we look at months of inventory, we're sitting at 1.1 months of inventory, and the average days on market is 14. And again, average sold price has been going up. That's Vaughan. Let's take a look at Richmond Hill. Sales also came down from the previous week. We sold 37 detached properties in Richmond Hill. 10 of those are at $2 million or more, which is about 27%. So just shy of 30%. Vaughan, 30% of the homes sold at $2 million or more. Richmond Hill, about 27%. Average sold price is $1,947,000, just a few thousand, a couple thousand lower than what it was the previous week. So it's been sitting around 1.5 now for a little while. It's been, sorry, not 1.5, 1,950 for a little while now. Close to 2 million just a few weeks ago. A couple months back, it was over 2,100,000. Average sold price for Richmond Hill, they're way up there. For this week, we're at 22% higher average sold price versus what it was last year at this time. Of this 37 that sold, which is also pretty similar to what we were selling last year, of the 37 that were sold, 73% sold at list price or more. So not much change between Vaughan and Richmond Hill as far as percentages go, selling at list price or more. And again, listings are down. Of the 59 were listed. That puts us active listings at only 217 available for sale at the end of the week. And months of inventory sitting at 1.4. Very much a seller's market. The average days on market is 17, climbed up a little bit. Taking a close look at Markham, some crazy things going on in Markham. 39 that were sold, so very similar to Vaughan and Richmond Hill. It's actually identical to what's going on in Richmond Hill. A third of those, 13, sold at $2 million or more. And the same thing, when 1/3 of all sales are at $2 million or more, average sold price shoots way up there. The Markham average sold price for this 1 week is over $2,143,000. Crazy number. And let's just pretend that's just, it's a once-off. That's the end. We're never going to see that again. Still, we're sitting at over $1,850,000 is an average sold price. If it comes down a little bit, comes down to 1.9, prices are up there. Prices are higher than what they were in the springtime, which is what I was saying at the beginning of this video. it's a great time to sell. It's better to be on the market now than it was in the spring, actually, that just passed. For this 1 week, that puts us at 46% higher than last year's average sold price. Crazy number, right? Of the 39 that were sold, 72% sold at list price or more. So it's kind of pretty much the same between Vaughan, Richmond Hill, and Markham. Into the low 70s as far as what's selling at, the percentages selling at list price or more. And listings are also down in Markham. We're just not getting enough properties coming onto the market. Months of inventory is sitting at 1 month of inventory. Average days on market are 11. Here's a scary picture. The months of inventory for all of York region. Well, I say scary, it depends. If you're on the buying side, it's a tough market to buy in. Very possible. There are some opportunities out there, and there's certain strategies. It's not business as usual. Let's just go out and put an offer. You really got to have a strategy if you're looking to buy when there's so much competition and months of inventory is this low. But also if you're selling. I mean, this is great news if you're looking to sell. Prices are the highest they've ever been. My name is Santo Sessa with Remax Premier. If we can be of any service, please reach out to us. There's a link to my calendar in the description below. Have a great day.